Hi, I'm Brandi Mackenzie, and today I'm going to show you how to use vellum on cards, making cards. All right, and today I'm going to use a stamp set called Embrace Life from Stampin Up. And what we need are these two images. And I'm going to use my basic black ink pad. And I wanted to show you that there are two different kinds of vellum. There's a cardstock vellum, and there is a paper vellum. The paper vellum, as you can see, is quite a bit more flimsy than the cardstock vellum. And they both have their uses. You just use whatever one you feel like using. All right. What I'm going to do is ink up my leafed image in my basic black. And what I'm trying to do is create spaces where I can put the flowers in. All right, and now I'm ready for my flowered image. Ink that up in black as well. And just put that in amongst these leaves right here. And I'm going to do another one up above this top leaf. You can either use a blender pen with ink pads, or you can use markers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the image over, and today I'm going to use my markers. And using the markers is pretty quick on this. If you use the blender pen and the ink pads, it does take a little bit longer, and your image tends to be a bit lighter, but it still is very beautiful. So if you don't have markers, that is a great way to do that. Now that I've finished coloring that in, I'm going to, as you can see, the right side, how it's not quite as bright as the colored inside, and that's the side we're going to use. But before we do that, I will show you really quickly how you can use the ink pads to color in an image. Let me find my cameo coral really quick in here. Ah, there we are. And what you do is you just kind of loosen up your ink pad, squish it really well, and so you have some ink on the lid, and you'll just take your blender pen, pick up your ink, and you can just start coloring away with it. All right, but now we're going to finish our project. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut along this line, around, not exactly, but just give it a general outline along there, just to give it a little bit of shape on the outside, and it'll look really neat on our card. I've just got some very vanilla cardstock, and I like to do my cards this way, just so they stand up really nice and pretty. We're going to put it up here like that. Put that there, and then I'm going to use some taffeta ribbon. And if you want to know how to make a bow, watch closely. I do mine left over right, and I pull it so they're up and down. The one that's still attached, I fold over my finger and take the other end and bring it through. My basic black, and all it says is Embrace Life. And we're just going to stamp it right up here. And there is a finished card on how to use vellum on making cards.